up, everybody? What's going on? You doing good up there? I hope so. So, it is finally that time. Today is finally the day. Wrestlemania 34 is tonight. And it is time for some ring ramblings. Alright, I guess you can call this Wrestlemania. I think that's taken by somebody else on the internet, I'm not sure. It probably is. Oh well. So, let me first address the big elephant in the room. The big undead elephant. The Undertaker. Is he going to be there tonight? I think he is. Part of me hopes he is because, you know, I'm a big Undertaker fan. I'm a big Undertaker fan until I rest in peace, get it? But is he going to be having a match with John Cena or not? I think either A, he is, or B, he just showed up to make an appearance to make some kind of big announcement for later, right? And even if Undertaker does show up, I think it's going to be for the biker persona. Yeah, I just have that feeling that that's going to happen. Alright, so moving on to the actual card itself. The Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Now, there's 30 people in this, so there's no way I could just pick one sole winner. So I picked 5 people as potential winners for this thing. Alright, so I'm considering possibly Woken Matt Hardy. You know, Matt Hardy, his whole Woken gimmick is just getting started good. He's just out of a feud with Bray Wyatt. I think him winning the Battle Royal will be a good thing for him. Alright, Dolph Ziggler. I'm so upset that Dolph Ziggler really isn't getting that much of a push as he used to, but I'm sure he could use a winning of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal to his advantage. Now, I know this is being filmed before TakeOver New Orleans, so I'm not quite sure what's going to be happening at that event itself, but by the time this is uploaded, TakeOver New Orleans would have already happened. Now, I know in the past, NXT superstars have showed up in the Battle Royal. So depending on what has happened at NXT TakeOver, I see Johnny Gargano being in the Battle Royal and possibly winning it himself. That would be pretty epic for him. And if Johnny Gargano is not going to be in the Battle Royal, I have a feeling he's going to end up on Raw or SmackDown the following week. Okay, now this would certainly be a shocker, okay? Kurt Hawkins winning the Battle Royal. I know nobody will see it coming. I know that for sure. But hey, did anybody expect Mojo Rawley to win it last year? I know I certainly did it. Okay, for the Women's Battle Royal, which was formerly known as the Fabulous Moolah Battle Royal. And Jericho, he had an idea to call it the Sensational Invitational for Sherry Martel. I guess it's kind of too late for that. I'm not sure if that's going to be a thing or not going into the future. But, yeah. Here's my suggestions for winners. Becky Lynch, you know, I always like Becky Lynch. Natalya, we're not seeing her win it. Billie Kay. Where's Billie Kay and Peyton Royce been? Like, where have they been? Is one of them injured? I haven't heard nothing about it. Okay. NXT has become a whole lot less iconic without them. So, let's make WrestleMania iconic and let Billie Kay or Peyton Royce win it. Naomi, I always like Naomi, I always feel the glow, so let's have Naomi win it. Now, I know this will not be expected. I said I wanted this to happen at the Royal Rumble and it didn't, but I'm still waiting patiently on somehow, some way, Gail Kim to make a return to WWE. And if she can make her return to the WWE in the Women's Battle Royal, that would be huge. Alright, next up, we got The Bar taking on Braun Strowman and Mystery. Now, I've heard that The Bar wants to leave for SmackDown once the whole Superstar Shakeup comes around, okay? And I don't see The Bar taking those titles over to SmackDown with them. So, I know Braun and whoever his opponent is going to win it. I just have that feeling. But who is his partner going to be? I thought of 4 suggestions. Braun Strowman and James Ellsworth. Look, James Ellsworth's career just ended abruptly. And his career started in WWE thanks to Braun Strowman, really. Braun Strowman and James Ellsworth as a tag team will be like what would happen if David and Goliath were on the same team. That would be pretty epic. Elias, I know Braun Strowman and Elias, they've been in a good feud as of late. Elias, he's off doing his own thing. Braun, he's off doing his own thing, apparently, with the whole tag team style stuff. So I think Elias and Braun Strowman will make a good team. Now, another good team for Braun Strowman will possibly be Kane and The Big Show. Either or. I know Braun has had a feud with those two in the past. I think it'll be a pretty ferocious, very scary tag team for those two. Okay, next up, the Cruiserweight title is on the line. The vacant Cruiserweight title is on the line. As Cedric Alexander takes on Mustafa Ali. I don't even want to give an answer for this one, but I have to. Can I say Cedric Alexander without being biased in any way? Alright, next, SmackDown Tag Team Championships are on the line as the Usos take on the New Day and the Bludgeon Brothers. I would be highly shocked if the Bludgeon Brothers did not walk away with the W on this one. I would. And I would definitely be impressed if the Usos win it. Now, my friend Nick brought up a good idea to me the other day. If the Bludgeon Brothers win it, imagine what happened if the Authors of Pain came to SmackDown and went toe-to-toe with the Bludgeon Brothers. I think that would be pretty interesting TV right there. Alright, next up is a fatal four-way match for the United States Championship. Randy Orton defends against Rusev, the glorious Bobby Roode, and Jinder Mahal, the modern day Mahal. I gotta try to say this right. The modern day Mahal. The modern day Mahal. I can't do it. The modern day Mahal rather than Jinder Mahal. Yeah. Rusev has been on a wild ride these past few months. Why? Because he's so festive in the celebrations of Rusev Day. Happy Rusev Day out there, everybody. So, with that being said, I wouldn't mind seeing Rusev win the match. And, on the other hand, I wouldn't mind seeing Randy Orton retain. So, Randy or Rusev, I gotta give it to those two. Alright, next up, the Intercontinental title is on the line as The Miz defends against Seth Rollins and Finn Balor. Now look, it's WrestleMania, and this is a big stage for this to happen. I want Finn Balor to make his entrance as the Demon. Can that happen, please? Can that please happen, please? Alright. However, I know The Miz just had a baby as of late. Miz is now a new daddy. So, if he's not about to take the time off to go spend with his new daughter, I guess due to the circumstances, I wouldn't mind seeing Miz retain just for now. Okay? But I read online earlier this week that if Finn Balor does not do the whole demon paint thing, then you can assume that he's not going to win the match. Next up, we got Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon taking on Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. If Kevin and Sami win, they are rehired. Now look, I have a feeling that Daniel Bryan needs to win his return match, okay? And now I think about it, I think ever since Shane came back, he hasn't really won a WrestleMania yet. Has he? Let's see, he lost 32, he lost 33. Yeah, I think because of Daniel, he might be able to win 34, possibly. But yeah, and look, I'm not disappointed about Kevin and Sami losing their jobs on SmackDown. Ultimately, they'll just wind up on Raw. Possibly do the Superstar Shakeup? I don't know. I just got my feeling. Okay, so next up, we got Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey taking on Triple H and Stephanie. If Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey doesn't win this match, I'll be pretty shocked. But I kind of just figured something out though. Alright, 10 years ago, WrestleMania 34, there was a guest fighter, Floyd Money Mayweather. 10 years later, we got Ronda Rousey. Now, I guess I'm just going to have to wait and be patient to see what happens after Mania, to see if Ronda Rousey's WWE career is going to be, like, legitimate or not. Okay, moving on. The Raw Women's Championship is on the line as Alexa Bliss defends against Nia Jax. Bliss, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you're going to lose that match. Okay, next up, the SmackDown Women's Championship is on the line as Charlotte takes on Asuka. Now, I talked about this on a My Dear Letters episode this week. The last time a streak walked into the Mercedes-Benz Superdome didn't really go so well. So, I want Asuka to win this. But, out of all the major battles that Asuka has had in her undefeated streak, I'm afraid of the way it's going to end. I have a feeling that Carmella is going to cash in that Money in the Bank briefcase and give Asuka her first loss. I hope that's not the case, but I just see that happening. Next up, the Universal title is going to be on the line as Brock Lesnar defends against Roman Reigns. I see Roman Reigns winning this match, but it seems like almost every other Brock Lesnar match I've seen in the past, Brock's matches don't really last that long. I want this to be an actual good match. I want this to be an actual decent sized match where Brock actually loses fairly. Nothing squashed like Goldberg did, but like an actual regular match, no BS, no controversy, just a regular match where Brock loses. I want to see Roman do that for him. And lastly, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship is on the line as AJ Styles defends against Shinsuke Nakamura. Look, I'm a big Shinsuke Nakamura fan, okay? I like Shinsuke Nakamura. So, if he doesn't win, I know I'll be shocked, okay? But if Shinsuke Nakamura doesn't win, I want to see that set up for another AJ Styles heel turn, possibly. Yeah. Okay, guys, that's been my ramblings about WrestleMania 34. Enjoy the card tonight. That's been Week of Mania. So until next time, guys, bye-bye, so long, booyah, I'm out.